Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Radiant Historia. The Black Chronicle has appeared before us, and it looks like we're going to have a battle. Atta's joined your party, and Erica has also joined our party, which we don't get a chance to equip them with anything. But we've got 3 shadows. Alright, let's see. Their weakness is poison. So let me go ahead and do a little bit of change up there. Let's see. Let's get that guy up there, and then I'm going to move you down here. Okay, they're not doing too much damage, at least. I want a fairly long string of attacks. Ah, damn it. Okay, that will come up. Good. Okay, let's see. I think we have a poison trap. Yes, we do. So let's go ahead and set that up. Let me change up for stock. We'll do a right assault on him. We'll do a push assault. So they're all in the same tile. Do a left assault. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's change up. This should cause us to do even more damage if I do Dancing Death. And then I do a right assault. Or left assault. Alright, let's see. Poison Trap goes down. Right assault. Push assault. Yeah, okay. That should be good. And let's go ahead and finish it up with, oh, you have push assault, that's right. Do you have anything that does multiple attacks? No, not really. Okay. We'll do a mana shot. Deadline is front. I guess we'll just do mana shots. There we go. Good amount of damage there. Probably should have done a steal at some point, but... Oh, wow, they have a lot more hit points than I thought. I should have done G-Frost. But I got them all. Excellent. And a level for stock. No abilities, though.
They turn to sand? So this is the black energy at work.
He's always there, everywhere I go. Is he the holder of the Black Chronicle?
I would say so.
Then we'll have to deal with him somehow. We'll perform the ritual and save this continent. Is that all right with you, Erica?
Yes.
Let's go back where the others are waiting. Royal Talisman has been added as an event. A Black Disciple has been added as an event. Is it true that we can defend ourselves from that thing?
Yes, with Etherian in our possession, we will be unaffected by the mana breach.
We? Is it not just the one who will be wearing it?
Then we can move on to our next operation.
I'd like to hear more of the details of this operation.
Right, allow me to explain. From here forward, we'll divide into 2 groups. Rosh and I will lead the rebel army against the Grenorg army. Stock and the others will escort the princess to Grenorg.
Alright. What does getting Princess Erica into Grenorg accomplish?
I will seal the power of the flux weapon.
Seal it? You can do that? We don't even know how the thing works yet.
True, I don't know precisely how the machine functions, but I know that what it is doing. Beneath the palace is a chamber called the Royal Hall, which is suffused with the power of flux. They must be working from there in order to cause mana breaches at will.
Alright, so what are you going to do there?
I will temporarily seal the power of flux in the Royal Hall.
Wait a sec. Won't that backfire on us? If I remember right, that power is all that's stopping the land's desertification, isn't it?
But there isn't another way at the moment. That is why we must have the rebel army strike at Hugo's minions.
You make it sound so easy. That core is very powerful.
I understand the difficulty, but there is no alternative. Furthermore, King Garland has promised to support the army from behind.
If the Cygnus army helps, we might just be able to pull this off. It just might work.
What's our next step after reaching Grenorg? Don't tell me we're meant to storm the palace from the front gates.
We can enter an underground waterway from behind a bar there.
I see. We can go through that to the palace's basement prison.
How did you come to know about that? That route is supposed to be kept secret. Ah, of course.
Anyway, once we enter the palace, we'll be at an advantage. Most of the soldiers should be leaving for the battle with the rebel army. And even those stationed at the palace specifically will have their hands full.
It still sounds like a tough job. I'm sorry I can't go with you. But causing mayhem suits me better than an escort mission. I'll let you handle the princess.
I'll handle... yes, right. Exactly.
It fits since you'd be like the princess's knight.
Rosh, this is hardly a time for joking around.
No, that's all wrong.
Huh? Are we missing something important about the operation?
It doesn't fit at all. Stock's not Erica's.
Let's talk about that later.
Quiet, Stock.
Sheesh, what's going on here?
Aw, Odd has a crush.
Then you must know. You've returned, Stock. What you will face now is the power of flux, the source of the Empire's might. Though you carry Etherion, your journey will surely be trying. Stock, we will be praying for your safety. Let us now add a new chapter to the White Chronicle.
Okay, but first, to the White Chronicle. There is a side quest that we can do. And let's see, where do I want to go? Let's go back here to Gafka and the Scrolls. And now we want to go to Scala. And, of course, just skip through the sequence. Okay. Hey, Marco.
Hey, Stock, can I talk to you? Don't you think Rainey is acting a bit strange?
Rainey? I hadn't noticed anything strange about her.
I can't really describe it, but she's missing that sharpness, that energy. I might be overthinking it.
No, you've known her for much longer than I have. and your perception greatly surpasses mine. Really? You think so? It's all thanks to Bottle. Can you lend a listening ear for her? I want you to make Rainy feel better.
Alright. Okay, I'll keep an eye on the situation.
Thanks, Stock. I think she's at the inn right now. I'm counting on you.
At Journey's End has been added as an event. What's going on, Rainy?
What's the matter, Stock?
Is something troubling you?
Why would you say that all of a sudden?
I'm just saying that I'm here if you need to talk.
Talk to you, huh? Alright, let's talk.
Okay?
I know this guy, okay? He's a real strange one. He never speaks up for himself, so I never know what's on his mind. And he tends to jump straight into certain death all on his own without letting us know. He's tough enough and he tells us not to worry. But I can't help myself. I can't stop worrying anyway.
And, of course, I'm running out of water. Sounds like he'd be hard to handle, alright. But he must have a reason for acting the way he does. Maybe you should take that into account before worrying.
Oh, I do. But this guy, he'd never tell me anything.
Relax, Rainy.
Sorry.
Don't be. You really love him, don't you? Oh!
Love. Yeah, you might be right. Could be I've been fooling myself. I guess that won't work, will it? I admit it, Stock. I love you.
How did you not see that coming? Alright, all you guys out there watching, let's line up and single file, one after the other, slap Stock. I thought you were talking about this guy you knew. It was either you or Marco, and Marco doesn't jump into things like you do, Stock. Come on.
Yeah, we were. I've never done this before. I didn't know where to start, so I'll just say it. You know, Stock, I've lived as a merc for so long, always putting myself in harm's way. It's just recently, watching you fight, that I started to think about that. About how maybe there's another way to be, one without fighting. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything and just went on helping you out, Stock. But I don't think I can go on like this anymore.
Rainy.
I claim to know what drives you to fight like that, Stock, but don't you want to try to find another way? With me? You don't have to force yourself to live on a battlefield, you know? Why don't we throw our swords away together?
You use a spear. Could there be a way to save the world from desertification without violence? I've never actually given it any thought.
Stock, I'm begging you.
Rainy has serious worries about my way of life. Is she right? Should I go on like this? Or should I try to find another solution? I have to think about this one carefully. I can't give up, or I'll stop fighting. Alright, let's see. I'll stop fighting. Should I really abandon the struggle and live with Rainy? Yes, let's stop fighting. Maybe, just maybe, I could find another way with her. One I couldn't find on my own. You win, Rainy. I'll put down my sword if you put down yours.
What? Really? You mean that?
I'm the kind of man who knows how to fight and little else. But if you want me to...
I'm in the same boat. I've never done anything but mercenary work. So why don't we try to change together? We could take a stab at a more normal way of life.
Yeah, we could make a go of it. You'll be there with me, Rainy?
Stock.
Aww. Thereafter, Stock and Rainy decided to withdraw together. They informed everyone of their relationship and decided to settle in Scala. Unexpectedly, Rosh and the others had nothing for the two but congratulations. A year has now passed since the day Stock and Rainy renounced war. Together with Rainy, Stock did his best to search for a way to save the world. To no avail. The war showed no sign of ending, and the world's desertification proceeded steadily on. No one could predict
when the end would come, but Lipti and Tio foresaw ruin. As he held the hand of his beloved, Stock sensed the end of the world drawing near. Oncoming Calamity. Finn. Oncoming Calamity has been added as an event.
I knew you would be back, Stock. I hadn't expected you to turn away from an imminent threat, but we're happy to see you back with us. Now let us resume our efforts to find salvation for this world. Our hopes rest with you, Stock.
Okay. So, back to the Gafka node. And this time, we will have to turn down Rainy. I don't think I need to talk to Marco again. Alright, this time, I can't give up. As long as the wielder of the Black Chronicle lives, history will be distorted. Can I really do what Rainy wants and ignore that? I can't give up. No, I have a duty. I have to keep on fighting. I'm sorry, Rainy. I can't abandon this fight. Not until it's all over.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bother you, but thanks for opening up to me.
I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. That's how things are for you, isn't it? It's not like I didn't know. But when you have finished this fight, will you give it some thought?
Yeah, when the war's over, I'll lay down my sword. When that day comes, I hope you'll show me another way besides war.
Really? Great, then until that day comes, I've got your back.
I'll be counting on it.
That's a promise, okay? You'd better not forget it.
I promise you, I'll never forget.
Hehe. It's kind of awkward standing around making solemn promises about the future. But I'm really glad I was able to talk about this with you. I'll see you later.
The event at Journey's End has been revised. And you know what? Ott's gonna be so pissed off. Ott was with us the whole time. You have anything to say about that, Ott?
It's a promise, okay?
Did you talk to Rainy? How did it go? I'm sorry, but I can't tell you the specifics. I can tell you that she's alright. I see, so you got her to talk. That's good. Is she alright now? Yeah. At the very least, you don't have to worry about her anymore. She's going to be fine. That's fine, I understand. Both you and Rainy are here continuing our adventures. And that's all that matters. Your empathy always helps me out. Well then, take this. It's a gift from Bottle. Give it to Rainy. Obtained Prière Bonheur. That looks like French. I'm terrible with French. She likes stuff like this, so I'm always keeping an eye open for it. I hope she gets better. Then why don't you give it to her yourself? I'd feel a little embarrassed. Oh, and please keep the fact that I was worried about her between us. Okay, Marco. Is this going to be a love triangle? That is a spear. Fear resistance +5, attack +15, magic +52. Filled with gentle prayers. So, the Rainy loves things like this is about spears. Okay. Makes sense, I guess. That is better than the phase spear. I mean, attack power goes down, but look at that magic power. Man, you guys' attack power is terrible. Rainey's attack power is now less than Ott. That's not right. It's just not right. So very wrong. Okay, so we could have actually done this before the attack with the battle with the shadows, but I missed that part. Also, that whole side quest had prerequisites. We had to rush out after the the soldiers at the fortress. A couple of the things with Kiel back when he died were requirements, and I think there was another one, but I can't remember offhand. They're the ones that I mentioned when we had them that they'd open up a side quest later, but I don't remember exactly which ones they were. Alright, let's head back to Chapter 6. Yeah, that's what we're at. Okay, White Chronicle. So we had at Journey's End. Immediately before the capturing of the Sand Fortress, Marco tells Stock that Rainey has been acting odd. Stock met with Rainey. She tells him of the feeling she'd been hiding all this time. Oncoming calamity. Stock chose to live his life with Rainey. He and Rainey quietly sit together and watch the world's end. Oh, now that's not quite exactly what happened, but that is disturbing. Alright, Flux War. The final battle to take back Grenorg was about to begin, but Hugo had a problem and is unable to use Divine Judgment. Really? Feels almost spoilerish. Alternate History, Chapter 6, Folly.
We've shown them the dread power of our weapon twice, yet they still resist. I knew Raoul would not simply roll over, but to put up such a fight is rather impressive. It means the only way to stop them is to obliterate them. Chief Engineer Fennel, make ready our Divine Judgment.
I told you before, stop using that sensationalist term. This is the result of Thaumatek engineering, not some kind of pretend god's display of power. Not that you could tell that from the faithful... Not that you could tell that to the faithful if your life depended on it.
If the power of Flux is at our disposal alone, then it is not so different.
Oh, so you're a god now. You're truly declaring yourself a god?
It does have a nice ring to it. Now make ready with the weapon.
Impossible. The control unit's adjustments will take time.
Then hurry to it!
I keep telling you, it's impossible. Even with Etherian in the unit, the power of mana damages the machinery. The slightest miscalculation could cause an explosion, and then we'd have one big desert. That's what happens when you don't heed my warnings. You used it too quickly.
Enough excuses! The rebel army is at our doorstep, and your head is at stake here too.
Well, then I suggest you make do with the army you have on hand. If you can't hold them off for a month or so, Alisto's automatons might be ready. Automatons, I'm sorry.
A month? Preposterous! I can't wait over a month!
Wasn't it you who said army policy considers the long view? Or something to that effect?
If the control unit had been at full capacity, the Sand Fortress would have been a rebel grave.
It seems someone is in a foul mood today. What happened to that unshakable confidence?
Not sure exactly how I did his voice.
Do not mock me, I am quite calm.
Well, they say the best laid schemes of mice and men go off awry. So why not consult the prophet Noah? I'm sure he will offer his gracious words to provide the inner peace you seek.
When I am in the mood for jest, I will call upon the fool.
So Noah cannot be depended upon in this dire hour? What then will you do?
In so many words, I just need to buy time. Fortunately, we have the perfect pawn to accomplish that with.
I see. Fodder before the cannons, is it? Not bad. You'd best entertain me at the least.
Well, we should depart for Grenorg. Stock, you lead the way?
Yeah. The Royal Secret has been added as an event. Oh my. Oh, hi, guys.
I heard you found a way to prevent yourself from turning into sand. I'm placing my hopes of survival in your hands. You're the only ones here who can strike the heart of the enemy. We're counting on you.
I think we get healed up at the beginning of every chapter. Alrighty. Level-wise, Gafka's still pretty low level, and of course, Rosh has been pulled out. But Gafka does a fair bit of damage, and he is lower level, so let's put him in. And Erica is the second lowest level, so we'll get her in. Plus, she has hit all magic attacks. Alright. So, we're heading up to Grand Plain. I hope I have a save point here. I have a save point a little farther up. Oh, hi, goblins. How's it going? I'll be happy to murder you. Okay, let's see. What exactly do I want to do? I kind of want to get some, have Gafka do the finishing move. In some manner. Because I think that'll get him more, mana burst gauge. So how about left assault, burst light, I'll do a heat blade on the front guys, and divine spirit. Why not? Elderly goblins. Oh. I didn't realize that we were, murdering... Oh! Oh, no, that did... For some reason, it looked like, the heat blade was the one that killed it to me. And then I realized, oh wait, no, it must have been, Gafka, because they got pushed back. Level up for Erica. No new abilities, though. Any more enemies? Really? Huh. Well, let's murder you too. I could do that. Alright, but I am actually going to start with Gafka. Divine Spirit. Burst Light. No, not Power Wave. What am I doing? What am I doing? Heat Blade. And what the heck? We'll do a Steel. Nothing to steal. Oh, so rude. That's terrible. How dare you have nothing to steal? Somewhere up here, I think, is a save point. Oh, hello. First aid kit. Oh, right. That's the one that I missed so long ago, and I just completely forgot to go back and get it. Whoops. Alright, I think there's a save point right over here. No, there is a goblin archer, though. Hello? Where's the save point? Alright, let's see. We've got snipers. Sniper, no sniping. Actually, let's change up there. We will do push assault. Right assault. And dual hand sword. And G-Frost. Save a few, a little bit of MP. Level up for Gafka. No new abilities, though. Alright. Could have sworn there was a save point around here. Oh, save point. Save point. Save point. It's another goblin. Okay. Well, I think there's another one on this screen. So let's check. I would like to get to the save point for the end of the episode. There we go. Save point! When we return, we will continue to make our way through the Grand Plain. See you next time, everyone.